not human. He's human. He has you. You are fucking mankind. You ain't even real. This is the kind of shit they're going to start doing. This is a fucking hologram. And they send this bitch down in white. Well, why your arms ain't covered up, bitch? Look like one is, but who in the fuck knows? The bitch ain't even real. So how in the fuck can she tell you about humans? This shit is fucking crazy. It's fucking stupid. And you guys are believing. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck off this screen trying to fool people, yes, CIA, I told you, I'm going to tell every fucking thing I know on you. Every fucking move you make, I find out you made that move, I'm going to tell. Every fucking thing you do, I'm going to tell. Every piece of street theater you do, I'm going to tell some of it because you do so much shit, I can't tell it all, really, really, really. And this here is going out to the CIA, the lying bastards, those who worship Aleister Crowley and want us to worship Aleister Crowley. This is what they're ushering in. They're ushering in Aleister Crowley, and that's why they have Ron Paul up there. Now I'm going to go to something else, but I'm going to let you guys know where Ron Paul and Aleister Crowley are in this bullshit together. Or should I say Aleister Crowley first, and then Ron Paul are in all this bullshit together. And all my people who are my people who are out there, and you're beginning to work, especially the Hebrews who follow Yahweh ben Yahweh, the teachings of Yahweh ben Yahweh, you guys are out there, and you're putting this bullshit out with all this Egyptian shit. Well, did you forget that the Egyptians had us in slavery? And now you're worshiping them? Google Aleister Crowley and the age of Horus, and you will see how all this Egyptian mythology came into existence. It's just another, like their Greek mythology, their gods in Greek mythology. It's the same thing for this Egypt shit. Then Aleister Crowley made up all these damn symbols and shit that we see today, and then he took the symbols that we actually had, and he corrupted them, and that's all these people do, and they're lying. And this bitch wish she was us, and like ABba say, the only way these motherfuckers gonna get into heaven is to write themselves in, and put themselves in movies. See, when they put themselves in movies, they are writing themselves in. They even write books to write themselves into heaven. Although heaven is in your mind, there is no place to go like when you die you go to heaven. Not what they're saying. And we live right here in hell. So we die and we're buried under the ground in hell. This is hell. And these motherfuckers, that's a bitch ass devil. She's a fucking devil. Pink motherfuckers do not come from Politis. Gold people do. Praise my Iman and you say YAHWEH and his ABba, you say YAHWEH, Anu, Inky, Enlil, and me. Gotta praise myself. Anyway, this dude, and I noticed that in the other video that you actually can't see these videos too well, but you can see them on YouTube, and I will give you the name of the video so that you can see them on YouTube, or try to some kind of way put them in the tag so that it will link up with theirs, so that you can actually see the real video and see them very well. Now, in this video, this is called Challenges of Change, Stanley A. Fulham, Part 1. Here is a book, and this book is called Little Brother. My son got it out of the school library, and he began to read, and as soon as he started reading, he was like, Iman, you need to read this book. I didn't read it when he told me to. I think I read it like maybe 2 weeks later. But I read this book, and in this book it tells you about all kind of codes. And not only that, when I opened the book up on the cover, it has the word Winston. It is WIN 5 TON. Now, and it says Marcus, also known. Now, Marcus, my mind goes straight to Marcus Garvey. And also, it's MAR, which is Mars, and this is really where the pink people were put after they were put out of Pilatus. And that's another story. I won't speak on that right now. But that's for Mars. And then you have U.S. in Mars also for the United States. My nephew's name is Winston. So that really got me. But the 1 and the 5 in Winston is for 6, who is the beast. 6 could be for the ether and energy, and there's another E word for 6 too, but I forget that one. Now, I've been breaking their codes for a long time. They have a code which they have used since, I really don't know, but I'm just going to take everything and blame it on Aleister Crowley. And they thought that we would never, ever, ever break this code because they thought that the children of Jacob, Israel, the children of Ethiopia, were the most stupidest people on the planet. Because while everybody else was looking up into the stars and making up their own religions, we stayed down here on earth and we worshiped Nature. You guys call her Mother Nature. And while we were worshiping Nature, yes, we looked at her stars because they are hers. And we looked at her moon and we looked at her sun. We made no religions out of them, nor did we make any gods out of them. Our ABba is Abraham. Abraham, the Anunnaki people, they came to Abraham and they spoke with Abraham. So we knew about Anunnaki, and we had no reason and no goals to create any other type of God. And when you research the Hebrews, and who knows how much of it is true because it's put in there by the pink Jewish you were Israel people, and you will find that the tetragrammaton is YAHWEH, and that is spoken in Hebrew, and the YAHWEH is the creator, the good, not God. They took the other O out of good to make it God. That the creator is, that YAHWEH is our creator. Now I'm doing this live, and you got to understand that you hack in my head sometimes, and sometimes I just do it on my own where I just, like forget things, I guess, but let Amy tell it. They're hacking in my head for me to do that. So praise Yahweh on that note. Anyways, and Yahweh is not a Hebrew word either. It is the word of the earthlings. They did not want us to know the inevitable name, which is YAHWEH, although they kept the tetragrammaton. They did that for themselves because they are a secret order, and they need to keep themselves abreast, and they have children or other people that always come into their secret order, so they needed to leave the tetragrammaton there so that the other people who came in, the new people, would be able to find it, because they thought we were so dumb, we were so stupid that we would never, ever know. But my ABba Yahweh came and told me, YAHWEH is the inevitable name. Now this dude, like I said, you probably can't see it on this camera, but you can go to this page, and I'm going to break the codes. Right here he says, challenges of change. Obama came in with the change, and the word says that after the 1,000 years, the devil was going to be loosed. 2008 is when Obama came around, when more people started knowing of him. Before, he was like a secret. And if you take the 2 and the 8, you get 10. Take the other 2 zeros, put them there, and that's your 1,000 years. Now, they needed him because they're going into Egypt and dealing with Egyptian things. And with him, they needed one of his sons. So they went and got Obama. And they say that Obama is a Kenite. Who knows? They lie so much. You never know when they're telling the truth. But it doesn't matter because he's a Kenite. And the K-E-N on Ken, it goes into wisdom and cognitive and other words that's dealing with a very, very, very wise person. And so that's why they got Obama. They need Obama. They need his energy. And Obama is a fucking fool. He's giving away his own salvation to these bitches. Anyway, here you have challenges of change. And that's what Obama came in with, the word change. Now, in both of these words, it says can. That means that they can do this shit. Now they're coming, this dude's name is Stanley A. Ham. See? Ham? Stanley. If you look at his word Stanley, take out the S-T-A-N, that's Stan bullshit, because he stands for who? Crowley. C-R-O-W-L-E-Y. The A is for assholes, you know, C-I-A-R, assholes, and he's a full ham. You have to understand now in the scriptures, Esau, you know, after Rebecca said she didn't want her children to marry the women of the land, Esau heard her say that, and he ran out, and he married two of Ishmael's daughters, or he married Ishmael's daughters first, and then he ran and he married a Kenite. And Kenites are who's firstborn? Ham. Although the Kenites and Esau are pink people in the Bible. They were born pink in the Bible, and that's another story, and I'm not doing that one right now. So now let's get into this motherfucker that I can't stand, who's an asshole and is a full ham. And let's see what he's talking about.
Greetings, my name is Randy Kitcher, and I'm a relatively well-known exopolitics researcher, UFO disclosure, political activist.
Okay, this pink motherfucker here, it looks like he could be a Spaniard, and Spaniards are Jews. If you pay attention to them, they both kind of look alike. See? The lines there and the lines there and the high cheekbones. See that shit? Even this here kind of looks alike, except he's older, so he has to go back here. You have to understand, they're street theater. Even these yellow little flowers, whatever they are, even that means something. Everything in here means something. Everything in here means something. Okay, this nigga name, well, it's by Rudy Kitcher. This nigga is running and cooking with this shit. The nigga name should have been Rudy. Look how Rudy the bitch is. And then they turned the word Rudy. Aleister Crowley did that. He turned the word Rudy, he turned the word pink into Rudy, so that we would not know that they're Rudy and call them red. Well, if you are Rudy, motherfucker, then why people don't call you red people? Red, pink, pink. These motherfuckers is pink, pink. Both of you motherfuckers stink. Pink. Why are people study calling them white? Because in the middle of white is the word hit. And then you have the W and you have the E. A white man, we hit men, and they are hit men. They're hitting us in the back of our head the same way they did our father, hiRAM ABiff, or ABba, sorry, ABba. I mean to call your father, really did. Now, let's see. He says greetings. As soon as he came out, greetings. In the word greetings, there are two E's, 33. Motherfuckers are Masons. These are CIA people. They're just playing on our brain cells. I mean, this is talk street theater. They're actors. This shit is written. Also, you must know that anytime a pink motherfucker begins to open up his mouth and he begins to tell us about what happened eons of years ago or what happened here and there or any form of spiritual shit, anything out of the Bible, you must listen to your brain cells, and your brain cells will tell you, remember, they don't only have our scrolls, they stole our scrolls. So, of course, they know this bullshit. Now they're going to give it to us in pieces, what the fuck they want us to know, you know, like those who stole the nation of Yahweh to give us what the fuck they want us to know.
This an UFO close encounter experience going back to August of 1981.
August of 1981, but no number. August is 8. If you take 1 from 9, you get 8, and then you have 81. So that's like 888 with the 1. I ain't going to talk about numbers right now. That's going to take me away from where I'm going. And I might have to move this up some. I'm going to cut this off so I know what parts I want. Then I'll be cutting it off, cutting it on, cutting it off, cutting it on. So I can get to the parts that I need to, so I don't have to waste your time nor mine. like he wrote.